Come on in. Sit for a while as we cover the advent of 2019. But let's go back to a time long, long ago when the earth was filled with people. People were rushing around, headed off to work. There were showers. There were houses like ours today. There were great pyramids. And in the city of Atlantis ruled Atlas. And Atlas governed over all the gods, where the great union of the gods came in to sit and speak of how they dominated the world and how great their powers were. For Neptune, the god of Poseidon, sat on the ruling seat in the Senate of the gods, and how they would make war against God Yahweh, and how they promised the people that they would get the eternal fruit from the tree of life, where the two cherubims, the flaming sword they held that led the way to the tree of life, down the Straits of Gibraltar did the ships go, leading all the people into the river, to the Euphrates, to the heart of the garden, did they set sail. Meanwhile, Noah was a preacher of righteousness. In all of his days did he go across the earth, preaching like his grandfather and his great-grandfather Enoch prophesied. The Lord comes with his tens of thousands of saints to execute judgment. Repent. And the people made scoffing. Ha 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 ha, where is God? Since that Adam fell asleep and returned to the dust, God has abandoned his people. For we now have the gods that swore an oath on Mount Hermon who rule over all of us. And Noah said, repent, for there comes a day that God will destroy the earth and shake the evil from it. He will open up the heavens above the windows and send forth rain and open up the fountains of the deep and flood the earth with a deluge that has never seen before. And there was mockers in that day. Oh yeah, Noah, where has there been rain? For the earth yields not its strength. We have to water it. We have dug out springs and dug out trenches to water all the land. Look at great Atlantis. For all of its waterways and all of its gardens that we piped all the water. See how it blossoms. It is the new Edom. For God has abandoned his people. And in those days they ate and they drank and they went to work. Just like in the days of Noah. And God came to Noah and said, build me an ark. And Noah took a wife, and she bare him 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the time was ticking by and by. And God said, that in 120 days man shall live no more than this. And Noah and his sons went out and started to construct the ark. And he was nowhere near any water. And the people came and made scoffery. And Noah said again, repent, for the Lord comes with his tens of thousands of saints to execute judgment upon the earth. He shall flood the earth, and he shall send down hail and brimstone and melt away the universe. And the earth, the heavens and the earth shall melt away with a fervent heat, like a furnace that burneth.
It's been 2,000 years. Do you really think that he's coming? Come on, let's just get real. But remember this first, that many, many, many scoffers will come, and when the rain starts falling,
And God said, Noah,
it's too late.
take into the ark yourself and your children and your wives,
It's too late.
and I shall send you the animals. Take them in 2 by 2, male and female. Take the unclean and the clean. And God sent the animals 2 by 2. And they came from all over, and they were the babes. And Noah and his sons and their wives load up the animals 2 by 2 in their cages. And up the ramp they went into the ark.
And many, 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 many scoffers will rise in that day, and they'll say, it's never rain.
And Jesus said, like in the days of Noah, man shall be eating and drinking and taking in marriage. And there will be scoffers and mockers.
Falling, it's too late. It's too late.
And God sealed up the door.
Starts falling.
And Noah
It's too late.
and his sons and their wives and all the animals. And the rain started to pour down.
It's never rained before. It's never rained before. It's never rained before.
And the fountains opened up.
2 days.
And where the Atlantic Ocean sits today, did a great fountain of the deep gush forth into the upper atmosphere,
Can feel and
like in the days of Pompeii, when the volcano rushed forth and shot the lava rock into the upper atmosphere, and it came down its cool rock. And Atlantis sunk in an hour. Atlantis was in such a hurry, the people scattered, like in Pompeii, running to the ships. And there was silence. And many fled onto the ships that led to the Garden of Eden, through the Straits of Gibraltar, through the Euphrates River, to make war with the Lamb.
Do you really think that he's coming? Come on, let's just get real. But remember this first, that many, many, many scoffers will come, and when the rain starts falling, it's too late. It's too late. And when the rain starts falling, it's too late. It's too late.
Roar! And the animals roared, and the people's screams were heard everywhere.